Is this thing on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How guys doing? Where is it? There we go. Music is on. The chat is on. The sound is on. 1, 2, 3 testing. The chart is on. I mean, do we have to have anything else on? It works as expected. Hit that like button. We gotta shield the stuff. Latest videos, so people know. If you do not have notifications yet on, put notifications on so you can get the notifications on. What's up, this entrepreneur Lara Pablo Short. Good evening, Vanessa. How you doing, Garrett? Lara Pablo, Vanessa. You guys, you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? It is time for a 5-minute break. Sorry guys, but you know, that's how we roll in this channel. It makes it all about charts. It's all about charts. 2 hours for the daily close, 2 hours for the 4-hourly close, so it might take a little bit time. 5 minutes is holding the support down here. So we are expecting some kind of move towards upside maybe, and then short that, and then, you know, hopefully it goes down, and then after the daily closes dumps. So you're gonna see, you know, on the weekly chart. So we're gonna SNX getting hit with a low, so what's your entry? We don't have an entry right now, we are not just yet in, but I've been looking at charts a little bit, and I think I want to short this thing over here. So, you know, today's play, you know, game plan is we're gonna short SNX. I'm gonna short SNX. You know, what you do with your money, you know, that's up to you. Damn, John, how you doing, man? The tunes, yeah. Guys, if you like the music, that's by the guy in the chat called Finalizing. He has also a channel, you might check him out. He makes great music, so, you know, check it out, check it out. I saw big green volume candle on the first chart you showed. What is happening with SNX? I don't know what's happening with SNX. I just, you know, like the chart is looking bearish, so, you know, I wanna, you know, do something with the chart. So, you know, there's that blue bells. This is absolutely great for ratings. Ron, yeah, anecdotal, how you doing, man? Till doesn't even need to be here, it makes it all about charts. It's all about charts, always all about charts. SNX looking bearish, higher time frames, yeah. Charts kind of look cute, but the big volume on the low and low sell volume makes me wonder. I'm gonna show you the chart. I've been looking at charts, you know, a little bit. We can also start with the Bitcoin a little bit, you know, look at a little bit of Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks actually quite good, guys. Bitcoin actually looks quite good. There is, of course, a little bit bearish momentum up here. Now, I did draw the line up here on the 4-hourly, something like this over here previously, and it looked like it went above the line, but this over here is bearish engulfing candle. So if you go to the 1-hourly time frame, there is even a nicer line up here. It goes something like this up here, and, you know, and that, you know, shows the rejection. So we got rejected by that move up here, you know, but if you're in still some kind of very bullish trend, we're gonna continue this towards upside. Now, I did invert the chart a little bit, and you know that we, you know, have been going through the bear market for a long time. And we know how these charts play out. Although it does look every time they're just gonna, you know, reverse and go, you know, go into opposite direction, it just gets rejected and continues going, you know, through the supports and continues going towards downside. In our case, that will be towards upside up here. So, you know, I'm still keeping the bullish, you know, I'm still being bullish on the charts. I still like everything I see. I have absolutely no reason to believe that, you know, Bitcoin is bearish in any way, shape, or form. So that said, why should we short anything? Because the you know, some of these charts do not play you know, the way Bitcoin plays. So we're gonna you know short SNX. And I've been looking at some charts, and, you know, I'm trying to figure out, you know, what looks you know, bullish, what looks bearish. We're gonna look at this chart over here, and I was thinking, like, this chart up here doesn't look that good. SNX USDT. Let's go to the Binance chart, because Binance chart has a longer data, I think. Let's go SNX USDT. Let's go and see even more. Qcoin, I think, has more, yeah, more data up here. So you'll see up here, over here, we kind of did and didn't break the trend over here. We kind of did break the trend, but I think it's gonna go below this line over here. I think it's gonna go below this line up here. This might also be a channel towards downside. It's trying to break this towards upside up here, you know, and there is a very good chance that this actually might break towards upside, but I'm a little bit unsure about it. Also, SNX did do you know, from the bottom towards the top up here, 581x. 581x, and it went down, you know, something like, you know, 95% down. Wow, it is already 95%. Oh, this is logarithmic chart. So it looks like it's coming to some kind of bottom over here on the downside, but it's still, I still think it has, you know, more movement towards the downside up here. But this logarithmic chart, you know, did do 581x from 2019 to, you know, 21. 581x, guys. Do you want a 581x? Damn. So this is you know, some great moves towards upside, but ever since, you know, the bear market hit, it is down 95%. But over here we are not actually interested in, you know, what's been happening in a long term. We are just interested right now in this you know, very last part over here and what's gonna happen next. Mladen is in the chat. How you doing, Mladen? I would love to short Arbitrum from a daily high. What a dream. Yeah, we can also check how Arbitrum Arb is doing. It is new on Bybit. You see up here new. It is new on Bybit. It was around 1 or 1.4 right now. It's going a little bit up, a little bit down. You can actually check on the spot trading, because you see entire chart on the spot. You don't, because when Arb started trading on spot, you know, it started before actually trading on derivatives, so you don't see a full chart. But over here, let's go to trading view up here. You'll see up here that it is kind of climbing towards upside up here right now. It went as low down as almost $1.065. It was high as 7, I think 7 or 8 up here. 7.5, yeah, 7.5. It was as high. It started down here at 0.4 and then you know, jumped to 7.5 and then, you know, just went, you know, straight down, and right now it's consolidating this range. But you know, this could definitely be a long position somewhere up here, you know, find some kind of, you know, some kind of support level on the downside over here and, you know, long that. No, we're not doing the Arbitrum today, although it might be a very good trade there, although it might be a very good trade there. So SNX. And let me show you what I actually see on SNX up here. Reconnecting to Bybit, disrupted connection. Don't disrupt my connections, man. So what do I see on Bybit over here that actually, you know, want me, you know, why do I want to short? Now it is breaking certain trends over here. It is going towards upside up here, right? It is going towards upside up here, and it does have this, you know, nice support line over here. Right now it's sitting at that support line. So if you go down here, you'll see that this is actually a channel towards upside, and over here is actually a falling channel as well. So this bigger trend over here got broken towards upside, and then you get this, you know, big I don't know what this looks like, you know, distribution phase to me for some reason. It is some kind of channel over here. It is some kind of channel over here on the chart. So there is some kind of channel over here. Oh, let's see, give or take up here, something like this maybe. I think goes something like this over here, give or take. So the thing that makes me bearish is this spring towards the you know, upside. So we are going inside this channel up here, and everything was looking nice and dandy. We went down with the spring right back up to the resistance up here. Failed that, so this failed up here, and right now we are getting lower lows. Right now we are below the moving averages over here. We are also technically outside of the channel, but you know, channel can be redrawn and stuff like that. We are creating this doji down here a little bit, but I think it might actually continue towards downside. Now, not only that, on the 4-hour time frame, we already did this wick towards upside up here, so I don't think we're gonna get another wick towards upside up here. Now, there is a probability for this, you know, falling wedge up here. I'm gonna show you in the small time frames to break towards upside, so we gotta watch out for this. You know, tight stop loss and stuff like that might actually come in handy. But you know, we're gonna come to that. But you know, this channel to me does look like it's gonna break towards the downside. There are also, you'll also see that the momentum is being lost up here. Right now it's been, you know, up here at as high as 77 on the daily time frame. It's been going, you know, consolidating. While it's been going towards upside, it's been consolidating down to the, you know, midline up here, and the RSI is still above the zero line. Over here on the weekly time frame, it does kind of look like it wants to break up here above zero line, but still not above zero line. The blue line is curving towards downside, and right now if you see up here, we came to some kind of 50-60 level on the weekly time frame. So I do think that the weekly time frame wants to pull back down again. So you can see up here we broke above the 50 moving average, right back below that, with not with a bearish engulfing candle, but there was a big wick on downside. It pulled back up but failed to pull back above the 50 moving average. On this candle over here, there was a huge volume up here as well, and with this huge volume there was no movement towards the upside, so it failed to move higher. It tried to go again, and right now it's pulling back down again. So we want to short this towards the downside. That's our game plan right now. So on the weekly time frame, it does look a little bit bearish. So let's go up here to the daily time frame, and you'll see up here, if you start pulling just the lines, if you just start pulling lines, you know, these trend lines over here, you know, random trend lines, you'll see that it is you know, technically you know, breaking trends you know, towards downside. So it's losing momentum towards downside over here, and right now the last, you know, momentum up here that needs to break is this one up here before it actually goes lower. So the big question is where we're gonna enter the position, you know, without actually. So we gotta go down to the small time frames. You'll see here on the 4-hour time frame we got this nice downtrend over here. We got a nice downtrend over here, and we wanna you know, make sure that you know, and the thing about this downtrend over here, and I'm a little bit unsure where this line goes. Maybe it goes something like this. I think this is the line up here. It might be some kind of falling wedge over here, as you can see up here. Now this falling wedge had, you know, this you know, fake out towards upside, but it failed to break towards upside. Again, bearish momentum up here, pull back, bearish engulfing candle on the 4-hour time frame, consolidating up here. So I think if, you know, if we're gonna have some kind of stop loss over here, that's gonna be, you know, 3% up, 3% up. That's gonna be around 10 moving average, sorry, 200 moving average up here. This is 200 moving average, 200 moving average up there. You know, we don't want to get back above 200 moving average on the 4-hour time frame, on the daily time frame. We, as you know, we could, you know, count with this you know, 50 moving average. That's 0.5% up. So but that's daily time frame, so that's actually very easily broken actually. You know, but on 4-hourly we do not want to go higher than that up here, and you can see up here it was actually up there. So we're gonna go even lower down here on the you know, 1-hour time frame. You still got a falling wedge, and if you look at a little bit higher time frames up here, not only do we have a falling wedge over here towards the support, not only do we have a falling wedge you know, down to the support line over here, but the support line is quite big. The support line is quite big, so it might sound a little bit crazy to, you know, short the support line. I get that, but if this falling wedge, which I think it might actually do, I think this falling wedge might actually break towards downside, you know, that might be a very nice short, because if these falling wedges break, they tend to be very, very volatile towards downside. Now in some kind of bearish momentums, these do tend to break towards downside. Now we gotta be careful, because you can see these bottoms down here. These bottoms over here are creating bottom down here, so you know there is a chance actually to bounce towards upside up here off of the support line, and the price is right now doing this, you know, curvature up here. So we can either do a very tight stop loss, very tight stop loss over here on the 1-hourly time frame, right? You know, 2.49, that's not that tight. That's the 50 moving average. Like over here we've been rejected, and we can set some kind of stop loss up there, right? So if you get up there, on the other hand, we can be even more, you know, daring and say that the stop loss is, you know, 1% up here towards upside, 1% up here towards upside up here, you know, at 20 moving average up here, and say that, you know, for whatever reason this right now, you know, it's failing to get above the moving averages, and you know, it continues going towards downside. You can also look a little bit on the volume up here on the bigger time frames, and we can see that this volume has actually been going down ever since, you know, this move up here over here. So you know, is this just consolidation up here before the, you know, this spikes up? But any kind of consolidation has this pattern over here on the volume, so it doesn't tell us actually that much. On the other hand, there, you know, this option up here has been having, you know, higher volume, so volume has been going up while we have been trending towards upside. So you know, I'm a little bit scared shorting this right now. I gotta tell you that, I gotta be honest. So you know, maybe there should, you know, we should be longing this instead of shorting, you know, falling wedges and stuff like that. So you get a falling wedge to the support with the price, you know, volume rising towards upside, but it does kind of look bearish. I gotta tell you, it does kind of look bearish. So you know, will it actually drop down? That's the big question. Hey everyone, time for see you tomorrow in the Bitcoin Daily. Tomorrow is Bitcoin Daily, exactly. We're gonna see you there. Not sure for sure. Bitcoin looks bullish to me. Yes, Bitcoin does look bullish, but everything doesn't have to go up, and you know, especially some of these, and you know, it kind of got rejected a little bit. I just said about that over here. There is a very nice trend line over here when it comes to Bitcoin over here that got rejected up here at the top, so it is pulling back down here. So if it goes down below this this line up here, it might be some kind of, you know, rising wedge up here. But it's not doing the you know, bottom to bottom down here. It's, you know, creating higher lows. So this has definitely, you know, chance to break towards upside up here. So we're gonna see, you know, we're gonna see how this actually plays out. SNX, this over here, this is SNX. So I think we're gonna put on in a short and hope for the best. So let's see up here. Let's see small time frames up here, even small time frames. Like I don't know, this looks like a short to me over here. There's like 1% up here. So if you short somewhere up here, right? Short is somewhere up here, right? Short and something like that, right? Then we can have the stop loss over here, give or take, and then hopefully it breaks the supports down here at the bottom, drops out of that and goes, you know, lower. On the other hand, if it goes up, you know, game over. So I think we're gonna, you know, I think we might do that. Let's see a little bit more on the chart. Let's see this move up here, you know, just right now consolidating up here. It cannot go back above this line. We can even up here. Where is the support up here? Spreadsheet. Yeah, 10-20 moving average. It should not go back below these levels. It's pulling back up here a little bit, so we're gonna maybe wait a little bit up here. See what it does. How you guys doing? Doing good? I don't have any coffee, I don't have any milk, I don't have anything to drink. So there is that. There is a lot of volume on this, you know, spike towards upside up here that went up to the 50 moving average and right back down again. So right now it's just consolidating down here. Not so great at the moment, TLA. Wow, what else? What's up? What's happening, man? Bitcoin is going up. Lost 2 friends 2 days ago in a car. Oh, man. My condolences, man. That's awful. May I ask how it happened, though? Like, did they get hit by somebody or did they just drive off the road or? The volume up here is going. It's been, you know, ever since this pump up here, this volume up here has been going very, very tightly towards downside up here. So some kind of breakout up here. This CoinMask always pumps like crazy. CoinMask, what's that? Cryptoptiker, good evening, man. How you doing? What's up, guys? Hit the like button, you know, because of the YouTube algorithm. You gotta hit the like button, guys. You gotta hit the like button. The entry fee for the stream is one like button. Truckload with sand went on the wrong lane, crashed frontal to my friend out. Oh, that's terrible, man. I'm always afraid of that. Like when I drive my car, you know, I'm always afraid of the other. I've been driving for a long time, so you know, I'm, you know, confident in what I do. I try to, you know, look at the different stuff, but I know there is a lot of, you know, other people in the other cars, you know, that are not, you know. So every time I drive, I always make, you know, especially when I drive, you know, next to, you know, trucks and stuff like that, and they come into my direction, I always, you know, look for if they are, you know, driving the right way, you know, if they're gonna, you know, change lanes or anything like that. I'm always really, really careful when I drive, because I know the other people are idiots. You know, I'm not idiot. Other people are idiots. You know, so you know, just because you're confident in your driving doesn't mean that, you know, the other people are driving. It's a kindergarten in our home. These kids were with us when that happened. Sucks, man. My condolences, man. Are we back on the 1 million channel? What have I missed, bro? You missed everything. Nah, we are hitting this resistance up here. Let's see a little bit bigger time frames up here. Still above 1020, 50, you know, 1020 moving average up here with this weak on the downside. It's consolidating nicely up here, so it might pull back up here a little bit. The higher it pulls back, the better. Now let's talk crypto. Yeah, let's talk crypto. $16 left, so you have 15-minute chart. We are above 1020 moving average over here. So we're just waiting a little bit, you know, up here. So we can actually put some levels up here. Up here, this is the first target. What are you gonna call this target? Like, I'll just put these lines. Then we got a 4-hourly 50 moving average also. Sorry, 200 moving average up here, which is very, very important. These two levels of resistance, right? The first one is 1 hourly. The other one is the 4. The other one is the 4 hourly. In the daily up here. The thing that makes me, you know, the reason I wanna, because we already did the move towards the upside. We already did this week towards the upside, so there is no reason to go with the week again towards the upside, right? So if we already did the week towards the upside, right now to continue closing up here, I think we can actually continue, you know, dropping down over here. So that's my thesis. So whether the thesis is gonna play out, you know, that's the trick. That's the trick. Right, you see here pulling up a little bit up here towards the upside. So this is already 1% up, if I'm not mistaken, up here. 73% up there, right? Yeah, that was 1%. So we're gonna see if you can get all the way up there. What kind of move up here do we see up here? Like, it could go higher than that. Long SNX as well. You going against me? It's not last daily candle, reversal candle. Candle, reversal candle, last daily candle, reversal. What do you mean by that? Can you say it again? Last daily candle, reversal candle. So you got a doji down here at the bottom. It's 1 hour 44 minutes left. What coin are you going to trade? It says in the title SNX, shorting SNX. I am also putting right now the balance in the title, so I don't have to change the thumbnail every single time that I want to stream. So, you know, I just, you know, write it in the thumbnail, in the title. This is 1 hour. 1 hour is still got 43 minutes left. We got these double dojis up here at the top, which I think they are quite bearish. But over here we see that we got a. There is no bullish or bearish engulfing in candles, you know, it went down, it went up. It's kind of consolidating up here, but it's consolidating above this 10 moving average. So we're gonna see. I think we need to wait a little bit, you know, see how this actually plays out, but you know, but at least we know, you know, at least we know what we're gonna trade. At least you know, we are not using, you know, 2 hours to find the trade. So we are only 30 minutes in, so we are hoping that this won't be a 4-hour stream. That's the goal, at least. That's the goal, at least. I might be crazy for shorting this because, you know, like we said, like, what is Tomo? Tomo did. We should just long Tomo immediately right now. Look at this thing, man. Is Tomo Bybit? Bybit has a lot of coins right now, you know. Tomo. Yeah, we can actually short Tomo as well. A long Tomo. Look at Tomo go, man. Look at Tomo go. It's kind of creepy. I think it's dangerous to short now. So morning star always by dump and next candle with wick upside, then usually green candle. Yeah, so this doji candle up here, it should be a reversal candle, right? A big red thing, you know, with a doji down here at the bottom and then reversal towards the upside. Now that could be the case. This could be, you know, the legendary long position as well, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, like, I'm bearish on SNX. I'm bearish on SNX a little bit right now, but this could also be a legendary long position. Right now we got 1 hour and 41 minutes on this bottom down here, is support line. There is a support line down here, so we are sitting on the support, but we are below the 50 moving average. We are getting this doji down here at the bottom. Now we still got 1 hour and 41 minutes left. There is a falling wedge over here, so everything right now is telling me this is gonna go towards the upside. But I still want to short it. Call me crazy. Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy a little bit, but I do see something that that doesn't make sense, right? Especially this move up here, right? We went up to the top of the channel up here, we pulled back down below the channel, then had a big move up, failed to break. So this is one failure, this is second, this is a big failure. We went down to support, held the support, tried up here to go up here, failed up here again, tried up here third time, so 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times failed to break the resistance. Right now going back, holding the support level up over here right now. There is a line down here, they're holding the support level down here. So I think right now that it's already did like 4 tries to break the trend over here. I don't think it's gonna do it again, even though you got the falling wedge, sitting on support, everything looks like it might actually bounce up. I think this is gonna break towards the downside. I mean, it might be a feeling and stuff like that, but it's just the way I see it right now. It's just the way I see it right now. Every trade is legendary, every trade. Mlada is in good shape, guys. Mlada is in good shape. He has, XRP long position going on. How's the XRP going, man? You're always right by saying you do you, mid do me. Stick to your plan. Yeah, I'll do me, you do you. If it's at the bottom of the Bollinger, I would go long. Yeah, we can check that out. I'm not really a fan of Bollingers, but depends on what kind of levels we see up here. No, it's the middle of the Bollinger, but it's below the 20 moving average up here. Let's see the weekly time frame up here. It's at the top of the Bollinger, so it could pull back down over here, right? It's top of the Bollinger, so we can get the squeeze. Nah, it's just in the middle of everything, right? Over here on the 4 hourly, we had a squeeze down here. We had expansions over here, but over here we're kind of getting squeezed. Right now it's pulling down again. Let's see 1 hourly up here. 1 hourly is getting ready for some kind of move, but it's below this move. I think it's gonna go down. 5 minutes time frame up here, it's squeezed very, very tightly. Expansion. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of pattern this over here is. It's pulling a little bit back up, so that's kind of good for us, because then we can short, higher. Then we can short higher. So that's the plan, short higher. So where would that be? Where would that be if we are to short higher? If you look a little bit higher time frames, like 1 hourly time frame, and let's try to draw some nice lines on this thing over here. It doesn't seem this is the right one up here. Maybe it should go down here. Oh, this looks kind of nice. Logarithm chart on this looks nice. Here is drop down, big drop down here with volume up here as well. So this move down here, created this bottom down here. Like everything I see tells me this is gonna go towards the upside. Why am I wanna short? Why do I wanna short this when even this move up here, you'll see some kind of channel. You will see this drop down, this fake drop down with some kind of volume. This will often be the the bottom of that move. It will reverse and go towards the upside. So even this over here is telling me right now that this is gonna go towards the upside. Why do I wanna short this? I don't know. I think I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I will show CKB rather than SNX. Now we are pretty much. I'm pretty much confident in it's gonna be SNX tonight or nothing, right? Tomorrow I might pick something else, but I don't want to have any more of this stream where we sit for 2 hours trying to figure out something that we're gonna short. I mean, if it if we do see something, we might take it, but right now I've been looking already on whole day on the charts, and I think there might be something over here, right? So let's remove the moving averages here just a little bit up here and just see this move up here. does want to go up there a little bit. This is a bearish engulfing candle. Well, it's still not close. I see some 3 hourly. Every single candle is closing in 1 hour and 36 minutes. Every single candle. No shorts for me. Cool, understand, no financial and so on. Of course, not financial advice. We don't give financial advice on this channel, guys. Didn't we do the financial advice stuff up here somewhere? Not financial. Don't copy trade me. You do your trade, I'll do mine. And just remake this. There we go. Put a top up here. There we go. Why is this? It should be a little bit over here. There we go. Yo, let's pump Bitcoin. I want to short Tomo. I wouldn't touch Tomo, man. I just saw that, man. It's up 20%. It's like straight line to the moon. It's actually not straight line, but it is, you know, slowly, you know, building up here a little bit. You know, it did have this trend over here, give or take. And lost a little bit momentum up here, and then it went below it for a while. Went below it for a while, and then right now it's exploding towards the upside up here. Let's see volume on Tomo up here at the top. There came a big volume up here on the breakout, and then right now it's climbing higher. And let's trade that SNX right now. It's in the middle of nowhere, bottom around 2, top around 3.3. I don't know. I see if it drops down, if it does what I think it's gonna do. If it does what I think it's gonna do up here. Still in this triangle. We're gonna breakout trade this thing over here. It's so slow. It's so slow. I think we got a time. I think somewhere up here. It climbs slowly towards upside. It goes fast down, but slow move towards the upside. This is like the movie, The Big Short. Yeah. Once we short this, the financial crisis happen all over again. But the way I see it, if it does drop down below the support over here, it's going back down to these lows down here again, I think. So, you know, and that right now is something like, you know, give or take, you know, 20 to 25% move, at least down here, I think. So there is that. Bit of a gamble. It's a big gamble, and everything, I don't know why, I'm telling you again, I don't know why I want to short it. Like, everything tells me, like, it's not everything, but you know, it is having this, you know, rising channel with rising volume on the daily time frame. It is, you know, broken the trend on the weekly time frame. It is, you know, having this falling wedge to, you know, that has a big probability towards the upside. It is having falling wedge towards the support that can break towards the upside. It is having this, you know, volume down here on this dump over here, where it actually goes towards the upside. Where's the volume up here? No, it had this volume on the dump side over here, and then consolidating up here again, right? So everything tells me this is gonna go towards up, but for some reason, call it a gut feeling, call it something, it tells me it's gonna drop down. So I want to short it down here. Bitcoin's gonna pump the planet, maybe. I gotta go to the bathroom very quick. I don't think, you know, do we have 5 minutes at least? I think we have 5 minutes at least. 1 hour, it's already pulling back. Might have already started the move. It was a very bearish move, so we're gonna see. Should have actually shorted up here at the resistance, but I thought it might actually go all the way up here and then down. But no, yeah, it's a resistance pulling back down again. Just 45. Short's gonna go wrecked. Give me 5 minutes, guys. Bouncy, bouncy. Seller. Bit of a game, it's gonna pump damage. Alright, no problem. I think we can short it up here in the middle of the range. Either we wait for a breakout up here. Either wait for a breakout, you know, when it closes below the 50 over here on the 5 minute. Or if it moves up here again. But already did that. The big move is gonna come in 1 hour and 25 minutes on the daily close. And this is getting me very bearish. These two tops up here, you know, it failed second time, failed third time, failed fourth time. 4 times it failed to go up higher. And right now it's pulling back. So it's right now it's getting into this, you know, bottom down here, and once it creates this double bottom down here, bam, right down, right? So that's what we're looking for right now. This over here is the you know, the very last. You can see the volume also over here. There was very high volume trying to break, and then it tried over here, you know, failed that as well, and right now it's going down. Bearish engulfing candle on 10 moving average over here would have been a very nice short. So right now just continuing going towards downside. I think I don't see any reason why this should, you know, pump. I mean, I see a lot of reasons why this should pump, but not like that, not like that. Weekly time frame looks bearish. Looks bullish. I don't think so. I think weekly time frame looks bearish as well. So, you know, 200 EMA. Where are the EMAs? Yeah, all EMAs are above us. So you got rejected by the, you know, 200 EMA. It's also 200 moving average, so same place. But the moving averages are a lot more tight. Moving averages are a lot more tight. If you look at moving averages, 200 moving average, it actually went above it. But if you look at the real moving averages, you know, it came up here very nicely in the support down here. You should stop using emotional moving averages, anecdotal Smith. You should start using the real support and resistance levels. Do we have any kind of anything less like 5-second charts, stuff like that? This one's straight down. Up here. We're gonna short it up here. Right up there. 6, 7. Again, you know, not all the way to the top, but very close. And we're gonna have a very tight stop loss on this thing over here. Because this thing over here can actually pump fast. Channel. Steven, let's go. Soon, very soon. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. I like my new chair, by the way. It's a good chair. You should get one of these chairs. Office chairs are the best chairs. Gaming chairs are, you know, 2018, 2015 or what, 2010. If you decide by entry, use limit sell, less fees. True. But I want to see how it reacts to the level, right? Over here comes back up this double top up here. maybe it's over here as well. I mean, technically it could be over here as well. $10. It's gonna close above 5 seconds. 4. Yeah, it kind of opened above. It kind of opened above. 10 minutes up here, closed. No bullish candle. This bearish engulfing, this just closed above it. 15 minutes. $30 minutes up here. Still above this 10 moving average. Up here somewhere. Oh, that's nice. Not as nice as this one. See volume up here. There is no volume. Like, volume is non-existent. Going to short top 10 coin in uptrend. Thanks for the donation, guys. Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm crazy on this one. Definitely. Consolidating down here after this big move down. Still going higher, so it might be. These 5-second charts, man. These 5-second charts are gonna kill me, man. But you know, I like nice entries, so there's that. I have a long on Shiba. How's Shiba doing, by the way? I have a long on Shiba right now. I entered the down here on Shiba. Was that right? Yeah, I entered the down here on Shiba, so I still have a long on Shiba that's going on over here. It's still holding this. It's still consolidating up here, but I got a stop loss in profit right now because I was gonna do this and I was like, I don't want to follow Shiba. So if it goes down, it goes down. Get stopped out, right? So I got a short on Shiba. Nice entry with market buys. The thing, the reason I actually like market buys. Okay, it's getting a little reject up here. Let's see 1 minute time frame up here. 25 seconds. But did this do double top up here towards the upside? Wait a little bit more. Yeah, I every time I see these traders that are doing well, they always market buy. They don't care about fees. They just market buy to get entry, to get in at the level they want to get in, and they do that. I don't see these traders that are doing limit buys and stuff like that. I don't think I've seen any trader, live trader that is doing limit buys. I don't know how exciting that is as well. So might be somewhere down there. Bitcoin doesn't care. How's Bitcoin doing? 3.5. Yeah, still not above the line. If Bitcoin wanna go above that line, and I show you the line up here on 1 hourly. Bitcoin needs to do another, 1 point. If you see Bitcoin above 5, right now Bitcoin is 3.5%. If you see Bitcoin around 5% plus, it's probably above this line, and if it's above that line, then it's above the resistance again, which is very, very good. Bitcoin's gonna move. It might move. It's going. We are getting very, very close to the. We are getting very, very close to the. Check Nitkid. Yeah, we need to do that. Guys, latest videos, put notifications on. Also, I'm posting trades in TLI trades. So, you know, put notifications also in the TLA trades up here. Put notifications on, so you get notifications when I do post a trade. Still pushing up a little bit. So right now it's no longer going down to all the way to the bottom, it's just doing this up here. So if this one is not the right one, he said stop loss is all the way up here, right? So maybe our stop loss should be our entry. There was this trader that said like, you know, I always put my stop loss, sorry, my entry where the stop loss is on Bitcoin. Yeah, it is getting, you know, every time you get very close to the daily close, the volume should be low. The volume should be very, very low. This thing over here, man. Just doing this consolidation thing, man. And this triangle looks more legit because this is more symmetrical triangle. If you don't know, guys, I like symmetrical triangles. I don't believe in these, you know, very weird triangles. If this line goes here, the other line should go something like this. This over here is not a symmetrical triangle. You know, this over here is not a symmetrical triangle. I like, you know, and then, you know, this should be the line. I like symmetrical triangles. I always look for symmetry on the chart. How much up here? So we can actually do a very quick, you know, quick short and bet that this is gonna break towards downside, right? Because it came 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, going right now, getting rejected again. But look at this 50 MA, man. Look at this 50 MA. I think you can also do something like this over here. Bitcoin still 347. I have nothing to drink, and my hand goes always, you know, try to grab something, and there is nothing there. This thing also looks like it's curving, but problem with this thing over here, that has something that goes something like this over here, right? It's going right inside some kind of channel over here, so it can just, you know, do the move and then bounce towards the upside up here. There was another one that had similar chart. Maker, I think actually Maker is gonna go towards the upside up here. Yeah, there was also this one is going its falling wedge. So I was also thinking about shorting this because this looks shortable, CFX, but you know, this falling wedge is kind of giving me vibes. It might actually go towards the upside. That was a short. Yeah, here at the top. Yeah, it might have been that. Now let's wait a little bit. You know, let's wait for confirmation. You know, let's be a little bit breakout trader down here. So right now it's pulling back below the MAs. Look at this 2-minute time frame, man. Right back up again. 1-minute time frame. I think the volume is picking up a little bit up here, isn't it? No. Bitcoin is gonna push up now. You sure? You sure, Roland? You sure it's gonna push up right now? 3.7, 3.6. Needs to go back above certain levels. But what happens with altcoins, especially these altcoins that are already pumped? Do they go down against the trend, or do they just pump with Bitcoin? Bitcoin still has 1 hour and 9 minutes left, so we're getting to this last hourly candle of Bitcoin. Yeah, sure it's below the moving average, but it's not dropping down. Oftentimes these things drop down, but it's not dropping down yet. Maybe it's gonna go slowly and then drop down. So yes, looks like it's gonna pump slowly. Let's see Bitcoin on 1 hourly time frame right now, 3.7. So 1 hourly is keeping above the moving averages over here. It's going towards the resistance up here. 4 hourly still getting this, these movements up here, still bearish a little bit. Still getting, I think it's still creating this, rising wedge up here. Does this and then breakout, right? So it might happen right now. It might happen in, in next, 4 to 12 hours, and then, tomorrow pump up here. Depends. If this thing over here does like something like this over here, then the trade is over, guys. The trade is over. If you don't get it right up here, right below down here, let's pull this line down here a little bit. Just reasons. It looks weak though. On small time frames it looks weak. I don't know, it looks weak to me. Daily Bitcoin volume so low. Yeah, it went up down here like a stone. If you look at entirety of this move up here, it's been going towards the downside. But I'm gonna tell you something right now, and like every time we look at this looks like a consolidation, and we know there is consolidation because we've been saying this is, you know, this is losing momentum, and once something starts losing momentum, you know, it consolidates, right? So this was going into, it had some kind of pump over here, and it was going to consolidation up here. So the volume down here is very, very normal. What I'm gonna tell you right now is that if this continues pumping up here, the volume is gonna, you know, go towards the upside, because this is going into consolidation. Consolidation have this falling volume up here. It doesn't mean that this trend up here is losing. Now, if on the other hand, if you have something that, you know, goes, you know, like this towards the upside, this is not consolidation pattern, and then you have a volume that goes towards the downside, you know that this is gonna drop. It's a little bit different, I think. There we go, right back up again. Yeah, why don't you RSI advance in small time frames? They kind of work most of the time for small moves. They might do that, I don't know why. Right now, you know, when stuff is consolidating, the RSI, you know, is just going sideways over here in the middle, so there is no point looking at it. If you look at a bigger time frames up here, RSI up here is, you know, is crossing a little bit towards the downside over here. There are no extensions. No. This one. How much is towards the upside up from over here? So the volume is low. Yeah, I know. So something's gonna happen, we know, yeah. Low volume means something's gonna happen, right? Low volume is like Bollinger Bands. The lower it goes, the more it gets squeezed, the better it is, right? So low volume, tight Bollinger Bands. This can actually continue forever, man. Sometimes I look at the chart and I can kind of sense that it's gonna, you know, explode and do stuff. Other time I also sense that it's gonna explode, do stuff, and it just does nothing. Like over here right now. I thought this was actually gonna be a very quick stream, you know. Open the charts, look at the price, it goes down, you short it, you know, be over with it, you know, that was the plan. Unfortunately, the plan is not playing our way right now. Below. Wow, right back down again. So waiting for Bitcoin to move. Yeah, but Bitcoin is still 3.5, it's not doing nothing. Let's see big time frames up here. I think the breakout needs to, you know, the breakdown needs to come soon. I think so. I might be crazy, but I think so. Call me crazy, guy. I think everybody else. Let's see what other people are doing. Here on Bybit, nobody's doing anything up here. Usually there is. Let's try something else. Let's do BTC. USDT up here. See here, Master Trader Trender, 7-day win rate 0%, went long on Bitcoin 3 minutes ago. 7-day win rate 100%. Master trader, master icon, 88% went short Bitcoin 7 minutes ago. So there's all these master traders, right? So you get, you know, if there is somebody shorting or longing, you get it down here, right? Not somebody, but you know, these master traders, right? 7-day master trader with 21% win rate went long on Bitcoin 38 minutes ago. So it doesn't say, you know, what they actually did, but you know. But if you go to SNX, there are no master traders over here. We will do some TA for the next day. Nah, we did it. We did enough TA. Did it close above it? No, it closed kind of over it, but still below it. I think we need to wait for some kind of volume up here. Or it's just gonna be, because there is not a lot of people trading, so then there does need to be any kind of volume. We don't care and we don't ask about nothing. I don't know, I kind of feel, you know, right now should be time to short. Are we gonna go with my gut feeling right now? I think we're gonna go with my gut feeling right now. Just press the button. But the problem is, I don't know, you know, are we gonna do 3 or 10x? What you guys think? 3x, you know, it can go pretty high up here, you know, without actually losing a lot of, you know, a lot of, because this can technically, you know, go all the way up here, but you know, we should not be putting, you know, there's 3% up here. On the 1 hourly, it's still up here. Where is the 1%? So 3, you know, lose 3, you know, if it goes up, you know, we're gonna put, you know, stop loss at up here. It has to be higher than that, like over here somewhere, right? Maybe. I'm with you, 8x on the short. But I didn't press yet. I didn't press yet. I don't know, because I've seen, you know, these bullish signs, and then I'm still, you know, telling people that I want to short this thing over here. And I do feel like it's gonna drop. I do feel it's gonna drop. If this candle over here fails, this might, you know, people who say this is, you know, head and shoulders pattern up here. Okay, everything looks bullish, but that's subjective. Fear and greed was pretty high again, though. Let's test all these people's belief that far. That bought 15.5, got 14k. But if I know Mladen right, he shorted up here. Some kind of double bottom up here. There is this looked like, you know, broke the trend up here. Right now going for a secondary test up here. Support up here, double bottom create up here. Right now going for a high up here. This was bullishing out candle, but failed to get above the moving average up here. It might go a little bit higher up here. Maybe create some kind of weak on the upside up here, and then go towards the downside. It's getting tight. I'm not shorting, but you should. Okay. I'm glad I didn't trust my gut feeling yet. 1 minute left. I'm gonna get a doji up here. If there is a doji up here after 56 seconds, I'm insta shorting. And I'm insta shorting 10x. And I'm giving this, you know, 0.45, 0.5 stop loss up here. Yeah, no doji. Looks weak. So it's just create this double bottom up here. So I went into this move up here, creates double. It needs to right now, I think right now this move up here needs to, you know, break the resistance right now, because if this fails, then everything fails, right? 13, it failed. 10. Cannot even get above 10-20 moving average up here. Still, you know, it just manipulated volume. Still triangle. I'm not buying gold, but you should. Yeah, something like that. I'm not buying it, but you know, but you should buy gold. We have 10 minutes up here. Try to pull the lines up here. Why is it so hard to just wait for the breakout? Why is it so hard to just wait for the breakout? Like, it is very tight. Does this, you know? I like this curvature up here. Shows it's holding the support. Let's see the horizontal levels. Such a pain in the butt. Just do something, man. How much consolidation do we have there? Bitcoin is gonna pump the planet. 3.7 again. So Bitcoin is ranging between 3.5 and 3.7% in green. Who said they wanted to short Tomo? Because right now it does look like a short up here on Tomo. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna randomly short Tom over here. We just, you know, we've been watching SNX for, you know, 1 hour and 20 minutes, but right now we're just gonna randomly switch to Tomo chain and instant short it. There was no volume on this pump. Yeah, it's breaking towards the upside. Let's see volume right now. I didn't like this curvature up here. Going up slowly, as I said, slowly, very, very slowly. So there was somebody, well, I swear you're always streaming when we are in the middle of nowhere. I mean, but that's the best time, that's the best time, man. That's the best time to get in, you know, be somewhere. Yeah, but the stream, you know, we are always in the middle of nowhere because I'm streaming very close to, you know, these trading streams are very close to the daily close. And daily close is always like just ranging somewhere for some reason, you know, it's neither at the bottom nor the top. But after the daily close, the moves happen. We get higher highs up here on the chart, finally. So this does look a little bit bullish. Maybe we should just, you know, switch and go long on this thing over here. Insta long. Okay, but it's coming, you know, where did we say our stop losses are? Up here and 10 moving average up here, right? Wow, the rejection. It's gonna go back in the triangle. Interesting. No. Bitcoin is up 4% right now. So, do we think Bitcoin has what it's gonna take? No, it's only up 4%. It's getting this doji up of 20 moving average. Just looks a little bit bullish. Gotta tell you that. Fun to watch. I'm here for the entertainment. Well, it broke towards upside. I mean, Bitcoin is gonna go up. Like, we can definitely long this, and right now, you know, downside up here, you know, it's back inside the, you know, triangle. So, you know, if you do long this over here, you know, we already got falling wedge. We are at the bottom of the support. You know, I might have been wrong on the short, right? So right now, this, you know, triangle up here is broken towards the upside. You did a, you know, quick retest up here. Look at the volume up here, and it failed to go in. We can actually long this up here. But why does it look like this on the 5-minute time frame? It's actually quite a big one. Okay, let's go long. Why not? But let's see up here 1 hourly time frame. Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. All of that volume on 1 minute time frame and nothing. $10 minutes, 50 moving average. $50 minutes, 50 moving average. Trying to pump up here above the moving average, 30 minutes, 1 hourly. Well, this bounce back up to exhaust and demo it the shortest before we go down. Yeah, but see this up here volume on the breakout. It was actually not, yeah, although it is on 1 minute time frame, it is bigger volume than the consolidation. So the breakout is legit. Are you gonna short up here? How much is towards upside? 0.5. 1 hourly closing 45 minutes. Let's do that. Let's be crazy. And 3x, but 3x short. 100%. Can we do it? Sell short. I don't think we can. 10x, 3x. It's only 3x, so it's 0.5. It's not actually that much. Let's see, we're not touching these levels up here yet. .3x is boring. Yeah, we're not gonna get rich with 3x, but you know, the movie, this thing is very, very volatile, so you know, there's that. It's easier to hodl when it's 3x and it's very volatile. Goes up a little bit more. See here, our stop loss was up here, right? So we're gonna put entry at the stop loss, but it's not dumping down just yet. What we can do, scurrying nicely towards the upside up here. Minutes close below, 10 minutes, still 2 minutes left. 30 minutes and 50. But how much? Okay, we're looking at this for a long time, so you know, 10x, because the higher it goes, sell short. Confirm. Am I 100% in right now? Yeah, so we got a short, and we're gonna put stop loss 0.5% because that's above the 0.5% up here. It doesn't look that weak. But 692. $698. I don't know. I'm very unsure because it's not dropping just down. We might do another move towards the upside. The big question is, where is the, let's go up here, 1 hourly time frame. Yeah, so the stop loss is just above this 20 moving average up here. This bounce back up to this because the monthly shorts. 3x is boring. So Roland, you got me to do 10x instead of 3x, so you know, I'm gonna blame you if you lose money, if that's fine. And of course, what we do every time we do a, you know, every time we do a trade, we do 5-minute break. But guys, if you wanna, you know, do the trade with me, you wanna do your stuff, you know, Bybit link down below. Hopefully this standard moving average is gonna stop it, but you know, we never know, we never know. There's still like, you know, 40 minutes left, so. Well, We haven't been stopped out yet, so there is hope. But it's not dropping. You're probably gonna get stopped out soon. $30 minutes all closing above the moving averages. Come on, curve down. Break the trend. Big, yeah. So we can get wicked out. But the volume up here has been going down on this move towards upside. And this is a strong move towards upside up here, so you know, volume going down. But it does look a little bit, you know, too bullish. And if Bitcoin, you know, continues going towards upside, it just might, you know, get us out. This is our stop loss over here. Right. And our entry, what's our entry at? 684. Something like this over here, maybe. There's maybe hope. Maybe there is hope for it, you know, to roll over slowly. US banking turmoil can be contained. What do you mean by that? US banking turmoil can't be contained, Moody warns. Who is Moody's? Credit rating research and data for global capital. They say this cannot be contained. Let's go, you can do it. It's okay, it's okay. I would hate to lose this one, but you know, there is that. Errors has been made on the, you know, we shorted the breakout because, you know, going up. Maybe it can roll over, but I still got, you know, long. If Bitcoin goes towards upside, this might, you know, this might. If Bitcoin goes up here, then this might. You know, we might get closed out, but Bitcoin goes up, my Shiba long can actually, you know, play out very nicely towards upside. Now Shiba long is still in place, so there's that. You know, caught it down here, so I got two trades going on. Wow, we are very, very close. Very close to the stop, getting stopped out. Very, very close. This needs to turn down soon. No, please no, please no, please no. Don't go one more. Nice hedge. Come on. It did 97. It did hit the 20 moving average on the dollar up here. 97. You don't have to do it, man. You might be wicked out soon. I may be or may not be. That is the question. That is the way of the samurai. Oh my god, the 5 minutes closed above 200 moving average. I'm gonna get a wicked out. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That's that sound of, you know, game over. Lost like $100 up there. $97, yeah. So next time better. Next time better. Unfortunately, guys, unfortunately, that's the life. I need to stop putting these, you know, subtitles. Told you we should have done 3x. If we had done 3x, you know, our stop loss could be like, you know, 3% up. 3% up, doesn't matter. We're gonna check out the chart tomorrow and see, you know, whether this is the top or not. Again, no, there is no again. Like, we waited for, you know, 1 hour to just enter the trade. And right now we are out of the trade, so, you know, we're not timing it again. Like, over here it might be a nice short and whatnot, right? But we are a little bit, you know, too quick on the trigger. Didn't wait for the trend to break. So there is that, there is that. Hopefully Bitcoin goes up so my other, you know, don't get stopped out as well. So there is that. Guys, thank you for stopping by. We might do another, you know, 410 million challenge tomorrow. So we're gonna see how that plays out. Beside that, have a nice evening, guys. I'm gonna go watch my trades and then cry over this trade as well. Entry at where you think stop loss should be. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Entry at where, you know, so our entry should have been, you know, over here, and our, you know, and our stop, sorry. And our stop loss should be in, you know, entry should be up here, right? And our stop loss should be, you know, all the way up here somewhere, right? Something like this. This should the way it should, but you know, it still doesn't look that weak. It still doesn't look that weak. Doesn't matter, guys. We missed the trade. You know, we bet on one side, it went on the other side. That's life for a trader, right? You cannot beat them all. So there is that. Especially when you're looking at 1 minute charts in 5 seconds. Okay, bye bye, guys.